everyone. I am really excited today. You see, I have a guest with me, and this is Joe Kenemore, who happens to be the CEO of Mailbox Power. You might be thinking, why do I have a guest on my YouTube channel? Well, wait, you'll understand why, because this gentleman is about to help you with something that everyone goes through, and we want to help you with call reluctance. Joe, I have been working with you and talking to you for over a year now, and you have so many good ideas to help people be able to really feel good about reaching out and connecting to people. And that's what this world needs, is connecting to people, especially when you're building a business. So Joe, can you tell them about some of your philosophies and how to reach out to people?
Yeah, definitely, especially in the direct sales and network marketing space. I just love that space. I love that it levels the playing field for anybody, to go out and make a living by investing maybe 50 or $100 into this new business and getting after it. But I also realized there was one big stumbling block or a hurdle. And are you ready? It's called call reluctance. What does that even mean? Like, call reluctance? I'm pretty sure most of you probably understand. What happens when somebody new signs up for a direct sales company or a network marketing company? The phone all of a sudden weighs 500 pounds and they can't get it off the desk to call somebody and tell them about the business they're in. And that represents probably about 97% of every single human that joins a direct sales company. Now, call reluctance being the big deal that it is and the big hurdle that it is, at Mailbox Power, we kind of found like a great tool that you can use through our platform. And we have some great cards that overcome call reluctance, because really what it boils down to is this. If you're brand new in the direct sales space, you probably feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. That's a part of call reluctance. Oh my gosh, I don't know the product that well. Another problem. Oh my gosh, I don't have my own personal testimonial about this company and these products and how I would even represent them. Another issue with call reluctance, right? All of these things kind of stack up, and there's many, many more. There's even the fear of getting on the phone with somebody and having a conversation. That fear alone is probably half, because a lot of people that sign up for a direct sales company to represent, be an affiliate or, a distributor or whatever you want to call them, they believe in the product. They've already used it. They've touched it, tasted it, used it. They feel better. They look better. It's all there. But that call reluctance is such a monster in that space, that fear that comes around getting on the phone and calling somebody and going, oh, hi, Eileen, I'm involved in this new business. Would you go to this website and take a look for me? And then all of a sudden they're reading scripts that don't sound like them, and just, some stuff that's just not working. Now, how would you overcome call reluctance with the Mailbox Power system? It's pretty simple. We have these pre-built cards. Have you ever heard of a chicken list? I know you know.
I know people love to hear about. Tell them about that chicken list.
Okay, what's a chicken list? We all pretty much have a chicken list. These are the people we are chicken to pick up the phone and call and tell them we've got involved in a new business. That's a chicken list. And a chicken list typically is, owner of a business, somebody in a high position that we're afraid to even tell them. But unfortunately, there's more people than not that fall on the chicken list for most folks. Like
Joe,
I said, 7%.
I think we should give them a little challenge. I know I interrupted you, but you know me, I have to get it and coach a little bit.
Do it.
I think right now, people who are watching this should write down 5 people who are on their chicken list. And I think they'll realize, oh, wow, I have been depriving these people of knowing about my business. And every one of you who are listening to this, people deserve to hear about your business.
Right. Now, our chicken list card, we actually have a chicken list. We have several, like 5 different chicken list cards that you can use that actually references the fact that, imagine getting a card, Eileen, and on the front of the card, it says, you're at the top of my chicken list. And the number 1 position is Eileen Meckley. But right below that might be Tony Robbins or Bob Berg or, people of prominence. So what you're doing is you're putting your prospect in a position of prominence right on the front of the card. And on the inside of the card, it basically just says, hey, I've been too chicken to call you and introduce you to this new business, and I'd be honored if you just take a look and tell me what you think, right? Yes. So it's a passive approach to talking to a potential new customer. It's not invasive. It's not a phone call. It's not a text. It's not an email. It's a greeting card that shows up in the mailbox that actually tells your friend, a potential customer, that you were too chicken to call them. You got involved in a new business. You put them in a position of prominence. You invite them to take a look and tell them you'd be honored to have them as a customer. Now, here's the one thing that, Eileen, I know you know this, and most people, they just don't understand this, that every single friend of yours, every single person you know, they want to see you succeed. They desperately want to see you succeed.
Absolutely.
And just like you want to see all your friends succeed, right? So if you send this to them and there's any way that they could possibly purchase or use your product, they're going to do it. You just have to let them know that you're doing something. And like I said, call reluctance. This is what stops most direct sellers from succeeding. They just, this 500-pound phone all of a sudden is like, oh, I can't do it. I can't pick it up. I'm scared. So anyway, call reluctance. Yes, we have other things besides chicken list cards. We have most wanted cards and just introductions, to your new business. But there's all kinds of things you can do, and make it yours, make it sound like you. But there's some great stuff in there right out of the gate. And by the way, it's 50 cents plus postage, $1.05. Try it. Let's see what happens. What do you have to lose, right?
Absolutely. And you know what, Joe? I love the fact that when I first met you and became a part of this company with wanting to use this for my own business, to really thank clients and to reach out to new clients, what I loved is the fact that you're really all about helping people and making people feel important. And to me, sometimes that call reluctance keeps someone from really helping someone feel important, or sending that get well card. People will say, oh, I shouldn't call. They're probably not feeling good. So nothing happens. But for me now, I just click get well card, do a little personalization sometimes not.
Yeah.
I get thank yous all the time for the cards. And I love the fact that I get all these shout outs on my Facebook page and everywhere where people are thanking me for sending something, a card or gift. So besides the call reluctance, there's so much more that happens too when you really start to use the power of the mailbox.
Yes, there is. And listen, folks, if you're hearing my voice right now, you have a mailbox. If something shows up in your mailbox and has your name on it, you're going to investigate. You're going to open it. And if that were from you to a friend or an acquaintance or somebody, they're going to open it. And what's most important in marketing? That's right. Your customers' eyeballs on your message. That's it. That's what we're looking for. And we have a solution for that. And, stop depriving people of knowing what you're doing. Are you in health and nutrition? If they knew about your product, would they be healthier? Would they benefit from your product? If you're in cosmetics, would somebody feel better if they used your product? I mean, just think about what you're potentially depriving your friends of and why you would not tell them. I don't understand most of it, because I am one of those guys, that 3% that's willing to pick up the phone and get on there and call somebody. Was I always? No, not really. I understand it, but use the mailbox, try it. Somebody might pick up the phone and call you and go, hi, Eileen, I got your card and I'd really like to know about this business a little bit more, or put a QR code in it so they can go directly to your site and check it out. Yes,
with those QR codes, it's amazing. You will see orders appear, have new team members. And you know what I love, Joe, is we know that when you do something like this, as you always say, guess what happens? The phone rings. Call reluctance will not be an issue because your phone is ringing and you're picking it up.
That's right. Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Joe. I really appreciate you dropping into my YouTube channel today.
Anytime. Please call me anytime, Eileen. It's been awesome. And thank you. Thank you for sharing Mailbox Power with the world. I appreciate you very much.
Oh, thank you.